Hello, this is Deany Sevigny from Dandy.
And I'm Adam from Deany Adaimia, if you will.
I won't.
Okay. Right.
Episode 2 of the podcast.
We've already discussed the name of it. Sippin on the pod.
Sippin'
Because
on
I'm
the
sipping a
pod.
monster on the pod. Not sponsored, but if you're listening.
No, not sponsored, even though it is a cool, refreshing monster drink.
Orange Dreamsicle. Right.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How are you doing, Adam?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Present. Ready
Yeah.
for pizza. Little pizza.
Little pizza. November if you're listening. It's been a mad few months, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've not really done much since Love Riot. I've done fuck all.
Let's be fair. Yeah. Well, it's been a mad few months for me.
Yeah, true.
Shall we talk about it?
Yeah, well, we've got Love Riot, which I've literally, on the notes, just put Love Riot.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we begin?
So yeah, last time we spoke to you, lovely listeners, it was coming up to Manchester Pride. The jewel in our crown, if you will, was the Love Riot Party, which is our annual alternative Pride event. This year we went bigger and better than ever. As we've said before, our beloved home retro bar is no longer with us. R.I.P.
It's still standing, though.
The building's still standing, yes, but
No, they've done fuck all to it.
well, they've gutted it.
Have they good?
Yeah, yeah,
It's still just there.
The shell's there, but the
And I'm sure our
I
post
don't
is
think
still
it is
up
now.
there
You know, I
and
think that's
all.
been taken down. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we were holding the fort right through to the last. Our poster was outside, gutting. But this year for Love Riot, we ended up at one of the most iconic venues in the north, let alone Manchester, the Deaf Institute. No, the Deaf Institute is fantastic. I mean, it's just, I mean, some of the best club nights, some of the best gigs I've ever been to have been in the Deaf Institute.
I'd say we set the bar for the rest of Pride as well.
I think we did.
I mean, Pride doesn't exist anymore. We set
Manchester
the bar
Pride.
too high.
I hardly know her Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. You know, that they just took a look at what we did on Friday night and went, we can't compete with this anymore.
Oh, God.
Chaos.
Well, we're not going to get sued from them, are we? So
Exactly. Sued by who? Pay your artists.
Pay your artists.
Fuckers, pay your fucking artists. No, it was phenomenal. I mean, you know, as a venue itself, the Deaf Institute, I mean, Charlie XCX gave it a shout out when she was doing her arena tour for the Brat album. Was she there, babe?
What was that?
I wasn't invited.
In the VIP?
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, because I'm not paying VIP prices for you.
I could have paid my own way, but there we are. Anyway, I don't hold grudges. So, just as a venue itself, and obviously the late great Bollocks, which we miss very much. After Legends, which, you know, if any of you are old enough to remember Legends, you know, get off my lawn. But Bollocks was one of the most iconic queer nights in the country, quite frankly, let alone the north. And after Legends, it bounced around in a few different venues until it really settled for, God, what, maybe 5 years? I could be getting this wrong, but it was Deaf Institute for quite a while, wasn't it?
Well, it was before I moved back up, because that was the first Bollocks I went to, was at Deaf Institute.
Yeah, God.
It was before I moved up the first time, because I was up for Pride from uni.
That's it.
I think.
Yeah, and that's kind of when you and I met, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, what's the story? You heard me playing
You were playing
Not in Love.
Not in Love, because it was just open, so the room was quite empty at that point, and it was like just me vibing.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what was this?
I remember seeing you vibing as well. It was the one with Rob Smith from The Cure.
Was it that, or was it Vanished? It might have been Vanished, you know.
I can't remember. Either way, yeah. So, yeah, that's how we met. The rest is history.
Bonded over a cancelled band.
No, we love Alice Glass. Ethan Carth, never heard of him.
No, who's that?
Exactly, dead. That's what she is. So, yeah, the Deaf Institute, just an incredible venue. 3 floors, over 500 capacity. And we sold out completely. We packed the place on the Friday of Pride, the 22nd of August this year, and it was I think, the best dandy we've done.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%. I mean, don't get me wrong, Love Riot is a collaboration. It's not just dandy. We've got, our friends from What Do I Tell My Friends are a part of it. Analog Trash, obviously. We love you, Adia Mark. And we also had Chipped Polish this year, who are fucking fantastic. And yeah, we just blew it out of the water, I think. It was just incredible, to the point where I'm already excited for Love Riot 2026. Adam, what's your biggest memory from that, or your biggest takeaway?
Running up and down the stairs all night and flapping, making sure things are all right and everyone's in the right places, I suppose. I did spend quite a fair time in the back, to be honest. Mostly flapping and making sure my battery was working on my laptop. But yeah, from what I saw, it was a bit manic getting around. I think at one point I had to use the back entrance to go the back bit to go all the way down to the basement just to get to the middle floor because it was that rammed.
Yeah, because there's no entrance to the middle floor from the servants' entrance, which is very annoying. But I think my main takeaway from it was, I mean, I can't even put it into words. It was just, I'm just really proud of what we all managed to accomplish. The main thing I took away physically from there was all the undrunk beer.
Oh, yeah, actually.
All of that, all of the beer and the sweets and everything that weren't consumed in the green room.
Respectful performers not taking the piss and drinking it, but it's because we don't drink beer, we're all drinking fuck.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've still got all that beer in I've got a mini fridge in my bedroom. I've still got all that beer in the fridge untouched, which I should really turn into shandies. But yeah, that massive bottle of vodka that we got, that lasted 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
and that fridge was dangerous because it's not been defrosted in ages. So every time you open the door, starts sliding out. Yeah, I think the fridge was deciding what you're going to drink. Boom.
Yeah, very much.
You're having vodka.
Performers for New Year's, you've got beer coming your way.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy beer. Hope none of you are gluten-free, sauce. But it was, I'm a huge thanks to everybody that made Love Riot so incredible. Phenomenal DJs, obviously. Ian and Matthew from What Do I Tell My Friends. Bo, Something Wong. We fucking love you, our queen.
Not the legal name.
She knows. Yeah, we absolutely fucking adore you, babe. Lewis from Chipped Polish, incredible. Obviously, aside from myself, yourself, Adam, AD, Brendan, I think everyone just absolutely knocked it out of the park. And then our dancers and performers as well. We're going to have to go down the list for those guys. I mean, the Sapphic Menaces, absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure I felt myself sliding down the Kinsey scale.
Yeah,
they were all stunning. I was like, yep, I'm not gays no more. No, I am. Sorry, Dad.
Trauma pod.
Sipping on the trauma pod. Inflator Cub, Tom. What an absolute love. I mean, the sheer amount of whimsy and kind of off the wall, just so unique as a performance and a concept.
Yeah,
the whole Inflator Cub experience.
And we had a hard time getting through the crowds.
Yeah, that was quite the thing. Lady HD, my babe, lives over in Leeds. Absolute love. Thank you so much for helping with the door. Thank you, Sydney, for always doing the door for us as well. Utter Nonsense. Absolutely lovely. Great performer. Works a lot with I work with Albert Schloss, Dilf, etc. Dale Fox, who Google at your peril.
Yeah, as we said last time.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, great dancer, performer. Pete Sellers. I mean, God, to say apparently that was Pete's first go-go gig. Sorry, they really brought a lot of energy, a lot of fun with it as well. Their outfit was fun. The whole thing was just a good laugh.
Just have a lot of energy, anyways. I think.
Yeah.
Just finding a place to put it.
Well, Fatality KO. Oh my God, the new Queen of Dandy, as far as I'm concerned. Absolute goddess.
From Chip Polish's hands.
Sauce Chippy P, she's ours now. Absolute legend. Palace Plastic, fantastic local queen, plastic cabaret. I mean, gorgeous and
stunning looks.
Stunning. I like Danny Beard. Danny, we love you. The staff at Deaf and Shoot as well were just fantastic. Really
lovely.
Really lovely, really welcoming, really helpful. Huge thank you, and all cards on the table. This is overdue, and it's my fault. Thank you so much to Jack, our friend and former DJ, for making the backgrounds that we had on the screens through the night as well. Just the logos for with the Love Riot logo, etc. I'm really, really grateful for that. A massive effort from everybody, and it could not have gone better. I don't think. Genuinely,
it was a great time. And the staff did actually say that this is the kind of nights that they really enjoy working as well.
Yeah.
So just checked in at the end of the night. I was like, is everything all right? So have a good night. And said, yeah, no, these are the nights that they really look forward to. So I wonder whether they were going a bit like bollocks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been very open about the fact that, especially with Love Riot, there's a gap in that kind of in the magic that makes Manchester such a great night out, and I'd been very open about the fact that I wanted to recapture some of that, and we got Rod's blessing. Rod, who ran Bollocks when it was around, who is now one of the most important players in Homo Block. So the fact that we got Rod's blessing to do this, it meant a lot. And I feel like I feel like we did him proud. I think there are still some amazing club nights happening and events happening in Manchester that you could say are cut from the same cloth. So I think there's still loads of variety out there for people who are still missing that little bit of sparkle that Bollocks really brought to the landscape. Really. Yeah. On the subject of pride, we need to address, it's not even an elephant in the room because no one is ignoring it.
Everyone's aware.
Everyone is aware, everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's been aware of it for years.
Everyone's talking about Jamie. Well, fucking move aside, Jamie. We're talking about Manchester Pride. You hear me?
Smooth.
Not me. So, Manchester Pride, I'm asking you this directly. What the fuck? Like, what the hell has gone on? On what planet do you book such a wide array of artists without ensuring that you have the means to pay them? Come hell or high water.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists that you've booked, forget your Nelly Furtados of the world.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists that you booked, many of them are local, grassroots, independent, working class artists whose livelihood depends on getting these bookings and getting paid their due. Because let's be honest, living in Manchester is not cheap anymore.
No.
It hasn't been cheap for several years. And I just think it's disgusting, honestly. And I'm getting on my soapbox about this. It is fucking disgusting that we have how many, dozens of artists that are now, all they've been told by...
and it's a festival's worth. It's literally like 2 days, 2 day festivals worth of artists, isn't it?
And you've now got, these people have been told by an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Stars going bankrupt. We appreciate this means lots of you aren't going to get any money. Oh, not easy, is it? What the actual? And I guess I might have to be a little bit careful about how I'm going to word things here. I don't want to get sued. But guess what, Manchester Pride? Just like you don't have any fucking money. But there we are. Oh, sorry. Do you want to put your 2 pence in about that?
You've pretty much covered everything I have to say with regards to that. It's more looking to the future because I'm still not really sure what's happening. Because there's a lot of people coming out of the woodwork saying they want to do like a community one and stuff like that. And I feel like we're just going to end up with like a lot of little mini ones. But also it's a case of where does that leave like Love Riot for us as well, because we do that around Pride. So we don't really know. We're like sitting on that date, I guess, the bank holiday of August.
Yeah.
Because I think we can already pretty much confirm the Deaf Institute were there, like, have it.
Straight away. The Deaf Institute has offered us carte blanche of the dates across that bank holiday.
So it's more a case of, do we actually know when it's happening, and if there is going to be a big one now or not?
I would be surprised if we have a Pride as big as we had before. The council have stepped in and said there will be a Pride in 2026. They've not said what it's going to look like, and obviously, you know, total fairness, how could they? No one knows what it will look like right now. My concern is, well, what it ends up being or what it ends up looking like. Who has the final say? Who's going to be in charge of that? I said on a post on the Dandy page, and I'm paraphrasing here because I can't remember that words, but I said it needs to be community-led. Whatever it looks like, it needs to be community-led, grassroots, aggressively trans-inclusive. Yeah. And by that, I mean, like, you know, it's all well and good getting big-name sponsors in to, you know, have a big flashy parade and, you know, and to be able to afford to put on a big show. But if that money isn't going into serving the community for whom Pride was started, and if it's just meant to, instead you're thinking, oh yeah, let's get the Nelly Furtados of the world in and stuff like that again. And I'm not saying that as any shade to Nelly Furtado, obviously not.
Like, no, it's just the bigger names. If your focus is on bigger names to draw in the bigger crowds to make more of a profit, it's not really that Pride.
And exactly. It's not. They focused on it being a music festival. Yeah. Conspicuously for a while, there was an absence of words such as, like, it was never queer pride, LGBTQ pride or you know, anything like that. You know, people used to call it gay pride. Obviously, it's for the whole community. Yeah. But, you know, when it was called, like, Manchester Pride Festival, for the longest time, it felt like the language was moving away to it was moving the community out of the centre, out of the focus. It was focusing more like, hey, look, we have a festival. Don't you want to flood the city centre and stay in overpriced hotels and come party with us at the festival?
It's like, even last year's, like, we tried to get in, but, like, they've barricaded it off. So it's like, not only are you making people pay money to be part of it, like, you're just completely shutting it off as well. Like, it's just a bit mad, that. Yeah. We just want to go to a bar.
Exactly.
And be a bit gay. But we did go to Love Party, which was pretty fun.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Yeah, they look like total babes, Love Party.
Eating pizza, drinking frozen cocktails, listening to disco.
I mean, two of your favourite things. Two out of three of your favourite things.
Like, it was actually, like, packed over in campus and just looking over the canal to, like, slightly barren streets. Yeah. Because everyone was either at the Mardi Gras thing or not going.
Yeah. I'd heard, because I didn't go, because I'm not buying tickets to then, you know, to them wander around a village which is free every other night of the year.
Exactly.
And other people go, oh, it's for charity. It's like, well, show me the receipts.
Yeah.
Show me the receipts. I didn't go, but I'd had first-hand accounts from people saying there was, like, they're walking around on the Friday night or even, like, on the Saturday afternoon at points, and it was like you just said, really quiet.
Yeah.
Sunday, I heard, was...
Really?
Indeed.
Wow.
All right. Save for the vigil. Obviously, the vigil is so important. The vigil needs to carry on, no matter what kind of guy's Pride looks like in the future. But yeah, this is, as I was saying, the issue for me is, like, you know, it needs to be all that money that is going to get pumped into it in some way or another. It needs to go squarely into the community.
Absolutely.
Because let's be honest as well. A lot of these venues in the village, or at least a good amount of them, they're owned by, like, you know, big faceless breweries.
Yeah.
You know, like, who's going to benefit more from money that a Pride charity generates? Will it be trans healthcare? Will it be young LGBTQ homelessness? Will it be helping LGBTQ people's reliance on things like chemsex or recreational drugs? Will the money be better spent there, or just going to Stonegate?
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer, personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my 2 pence about it is that I don't think whatever Pride looks like in the future, 2026 and beyond, it shouldn't all just be at the hands of certain managers or brewery heads or anything else like that. It shouldn't all just be the people that run or manage or own the venues in the village. We need to get community involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Pride isn't only just about the pubs and the bars. We want to support local businesses, especially in an area that's meant to be safe for us and our community. But It's about the people that come to these venues and keep them going and keep them being a safe place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that the collapse of Manchester Pride Incorporated LLC, what the fuck ever, I'm cautiously optimistic the collapse could open doors to some new exciting and important avenues.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm also, the other half of my brain is in very much I believe it when I see it territory.
Yeah.
But this is us kind of throwing our hats into the ring and saying, as local promoters, DJs, artists, whatever that you want to call us here at Dandy, we would like a seat at that table, or at least a chair in the room when you're fielding questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we want to be a part of it. We want to help shape stuff. You know, and I think that's something that could be done by, you know, loads of different people in the community that are putting on independent grassroots stuff. You know, from the Man Bears Committee through to Hello Darling, through to Love Party, and everyone else in between, because it's our pride as much as it is anyone else's. So yeah, pay your artists. Only book artists if you know you're going to be able to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess people around, because the optics of it are not good in the slightest, but that's the least of your worries, I would say. The optics is the least of the worries.
Yeah, Dean's going to beat you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take your lunch money. I'm going to eat chips.
You already do.
Yeah, well. Shouldn't leave chips around in front of me. So, in between Love Riot at the end of August and Riot of the Living Dead at the end of October, we were invited to Birmingham.
We were.
To party with the Bears at the new Bear event down there, a new regular Bear event, Bear Brum. And that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It's my first time being in Birmingham.
Yeah, I used to live there.
It's basically just a big shopping centre in the middle, isn't it?
Huge shopping centre.
Like, we'd go, walk 20 minutes, half an hour down the road, and they're like, wow, that shopping centre's still here.
Yeah.
Bullring's just still there on the map.
It's basically, I love Birmingham, but it's basically a shopping centre surrounded by Chinese restaurants, and I love that for me. Yeah.
Oh, the Chinatown was so good.
The Chinatown's amazing. And I loved how the Chinatown basically melted into the gay village and vice versa. It was just cracking.
We left with loads of bread from one of those Chinese bakeries. It was so good.
It was cracking. Like, Matt and Andy, the organisers of Bear Brum, so lovely. Really, just were so welcoming to us. They were really hyped for us as well, and they were hyping us up. Because they'd not... Well, I think Andy had been to a Dandy in Manchester before, Andy Dandy. Matt, this was his first ever one. And he was just like, he loved... Well, yeah, it was just a great vibe the whole night. Fantastic crowd. The venue as well. Massive thanks to.
Well cool.
It's cool, wasn't it? We were at Eden, the new Eden. I think this is the third Eden, if I'm honest with you. I think,
yeah. I think I'd heard that.
Yeah, and huge thanks to Cal, owner, manager, director, proprietor, chief muscle bear, daddy at at Eden. Again, for such a lovely, friendly welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys stayed the full weekend, didn't you? I was only there overnight. So we did the Saturday, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
Yeah, great venue. I really enjoyed it. Great sound system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the crowd, absolutely lovely. The entire venue, great fun.
We had the dark room as well.
We did. We were able to...
Is it downstairs?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I was really confused. I brought my camera ready to, I was going to develop some film, and I walked down there. The Willies! I was like, good grief. I'm a Christian mother of two. I'm kidding. Kira, if you're listening, I didn't go to the dark room, don't worry. Mum, if you're listening, don't.
Stop it, yeah.
No, that was cracking. But you guys stayed the full weekend at Bear Brum, didn't you? How was it?
Yeah, it was a really good time. We had a wander through the events on the Friday, so we'd already seen Eden Bar at the end of the night as well. We did not glow up, though.
No.
So we're probably sticking out like a sore thumb because we were just there, not covered in UV. But...
People just bumping into you because I couldn't see you.
Yeah, pretty much. Then on the Sunday, we I think we concentrated mostly going to bakery.
Yeah.
Because we were like, we need to go to that bakery.
Wasn't there a games thing going?
We showed up for the bingo, but we got the time completely fucking wrong and we were an hour late, so we got called out by Pork Elizabeth Pie. I love that name so much.
What a legend.
Now, the time you call this, it's like, oh shit, bingo's
If
off.
you're listening, darling, if you're listening, love you.
And we stayed for the barbecue, which was actually like gourmet as fuck.
I'm gutted to miss
That
that
was
barbecue.
posh.
I'm gutted to miss that
That was
barbecue.
that posh shit, that. But then we drove straight home after that. It was really good.
Yeah, no, really love Birmingham. I lived there for a short while back in 2010, and there's a lot of it still very familiar, but I mean, it's also developed massively since then. Like, it's just enormous. This was the first time I've been back in a few years as well. I think last time I was there, I went to see a gig in 2022. But God, yeah, great city. And just lovely people. I think everyone's dead
I've never
friendly.
been to NEC before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had a great time, and we really, really hope we'll be back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Soon. I did have someone in the comments on Instagram the other day was asking if we'll be back, and if so, when. And my response was very truthful. I said TBC, but also ASAP.
Yeah,
Because we do want to come back.
valid.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go to more Chinese restaurants because the food was fantastic. Aye.
Should we move on to your London gig?
Yeah.
That wasn't at.
Yeah, you went at it. 25th of October, which is the day before my birthday. Obviously, we have our residency at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern in London, which, you know, is still, whenever I say it out loud, still feels weird to say. Like, we have a residency at the most iconic LGBTQ venue in London. It's mad. 25th of October, it was our Halloween party, Riot of the Living Dead. We had Sum Ting Wong come and DJ with us again, our queen. Also, we had live music for the first time at a Dandy event since Love Riot 2024. That was really special. Our friend Beltran, who we've mentioned before, who has worked with us over in Athens. Have we mentioned we've been to Athens? Yeah, Beltran came over for the first time since May to work with us again. Performed live there. They've just dropped an album, Himbo. They performed the title track from it. They also led the crowd in singing Happy Birthday to Me, which made me want to crawl into a hole and die. No, it was really sweet. They're such loves, because he went on at midnight, so I just turned 13 years old. And, you know, I mean, not to blow our bubble too big here, but we are now the kind of place where we get managers and promoters reaching out to us. So, you know, we had... Shut up. We were contacted not too long before the Halloween event by a representative for a frankly fantastic up-and-coming alternative pop artist, Catherine Alley. So after a few emails back and forth, Catherine joined us, performed 5 tracks.
The videos look really fun.
She was so fun.
She jumped off the stage and started dancing with the crowd.
And they ate her up, honestly. She was her energy is infectious. I love that she's already got a really kind of unique visual identity to her, you know, so early in her career as well. I think that's really important to have, as well as obviously your sonic identity. And yeah, she was wonderful. She was such a sweetheart. Yeah, I really hope we can work with her again in the future. I think she's going to be a superstar.
I want to see her.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a superstar. So yeah, stream Himbo by Beltran and stream all of Catherine Alley's catalogue. Yeah, Halloween was great, to be honest with you. We had good fun. And, you know, again, thank you very much to Jack for making the rather awesome moving zombie background that we had on Royal Vauxhall Tavern's big screen on the stage. It looked really cute on that. You know, I know you've not been in a while, but...
They've got a new screen, haven't they?
They do, yeah. It's like a big multi kind of OLED kind of thing.
I remember, because when I went there last, they were talking about they were getting it,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I know you've not been to the RVT in a little while, but you know how shiny it is in there?
Oh, yeah.
It's like that place is buffed and polished and reflective.
You go in and it's literally like a mirror on the floor.
It
and then
is.
the end of the night happens and it's just gone completely matte. It's
yeah,
mad.
yeah. We've always shooting around it. But when you're getting set up, and like Dave Cross, shout out to Dave, who is he works at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern. He's such a love. He's always looks after us there. When he's like, right, I'm gonna put up the graphic on the screen. Take a look. Let me know if it looks all right. And it's just it's reflecting off of everything.
Oh, wow.
The stage is just it's honestly everything's just the light's just bouncing off of everything because everything in there is all buffed and polished and shiny like you wouldn't believe.
They do that every night.
What?
They do that every night, because that must be a lot of work.
I think a lot of people use that screen. Yeah. Oh, do you mean the buffing and polishing?
The polishing, yeah.
I'd imagine so. I do love the RVT, but even then, like on the inside, you can't see out as well. The what would be windows are like mirrors as well, so it's all bouncing off at you. And then there's mirror balls up hanging above.
Oh yeah, there's a mirror ball as well in the middle.
It's the shiniest place I think I've ever been. So it's great when you've got that OLED screen on.
It's camp.
The other side of the Halloween coin for us this year was a little bit of a sad news.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time we'd ever had to cancel a dandy.
Yeah.
And the reason was, sadly, low ticket sales.
Yeah.
So that was, we were ambitious in that we were going to split Riot of the Living Dead across 2 cities. So we had London, which, did well enough that we could continue it. And Sheffield as well at Yellow Art Studios. But yeah, sadly, it just wasn't viable to throw the night because ticket sales in advance were so low.
Yeah.
And it's crap to even admit it, in a way. It's saying it out loud, it just feels a bit, but it's...
Yeah, it can't be helped, though, at the end of the day. Because obviously venues need a certain amount of ticket sales to ensure that they're going to, keep running and make a profit of the night. And obviously we couldn't reach that with the ticket sales that we had, so we had to pull the plug on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because it would have just ended up costing Yellow Art probably more to run.
Yeah, exactly. And it's always gutting when we see that happening anywhere, let alone obviously to us, when we've seen other nights have to be pulled or other events have to be pulled due to low ticket sales. There's I'm not going to name names, but that I know that an event that we know, they had a really ambitious one planned for London back in August, and they sadly had to pull the plug on that one due to just low sales, which is a shame because it would have been a lot of fun, that one.
Yeah, I've had a few friends events as well that have done the same thing as well recently.
Yeah. And, with all the best will in the world, there's always that urge to just kind of plow on and go, well, maybe people turn up on the night. It's so difficult to predict, especially post-COVID.
Yeah.
So the only thing I think we could say to anybody is that if you are someone who wants to support, your local events, especially independent queer nights like Dandy or any of the others out there as well, I can't stress enough how important it is to purchase your ticket in advance if you are thinking I'm definitely going to go, because as Adam said, the venue and the promoters as well need to see that commitment, just to keep it viable, to keep the night going, at least on that occasion. Because as Adam said, they need to see the numbers there to go, okay, yeah, we've hit a pre-sale quota, so we can keep the doors open, so we can pay the staff, so we can keep the lights on and play the music, etc. Gone are the days where you could count on people just turning up and paying on the door. Yeah, absolutely gone are those days. I don't think going back to Bollocks, actually, I don't think I've gone out to a club night and paid on the door and known it would be a surefire since the days of Bollocks at Legend.
Every time we've done a Bollocks, we've always bought tickets.
Yeah,
because it was that high in demand. They turned Beth Ditto away. They're going to turn me away.
Yeah, no. But prior to those days, prior to the days of having to purchase in advance to ensure the viability of something, Bollocks was one of those nights at Legends that there was a queue down the street. People and it didn't used to have advance tickets. People would turn up and pay on the door.
Yeah,
but even when it was monthly back then, it was always a surefire hit. But obviously, the landscape has completely changed, especially since COVID. So venues need to know that something is going to be financially viable before they'll take a punt on it. So yeah, moral of the story, as I say. We are grateful for every single person that comes through the door at any Dandy event. Without you guys, we can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
And doing this is what we love to do. So if you are the type of person that likes to show up, rain or shine, or, shout from the rooftops about, oh, you should go and check out Dandy or any other night, really, it is so vital to any night, like even remotely similar to ours, that buying your tickets in advance is what helps to secure us keeping on, really. And usually they're cheaper as well in advance. Not just us, obviously, any event.
Right, so we're doing a segment. We're going to be talking about music that we're listening to recently, what's been popping our pussies, if you will. Not that sound.
That's the sound of my airtight pussy popping severely.
Lovely.
You're mad because yours don't.
I can start with saying that I know that you were a bit iffy about it at first. I don't know if your opinions changed, but I am obsessed with House by Charlie XCX.
I think it's fine.
I am obsessed.
I think it's fine. And this is weird coming from me, who's definitely the gothier of the two. The one who likes big, dramatic, doomy music like that.
It makes me want to put on a big floaty-ass gown and lie on a piano and just whimsically start going, I think I'm going to die in this house.
I am currently obsessed, and I do mean obsessed with Slater.
Okay.
I don't think anyone is doing pop music like she is right now. And it's pop music that kind of moves and it's very mercurial. It moves between different kind of barriers of what you might call pop. I mean, for example, the three most recent ones, for example.
I was going to say, are we going to end up hearing Crank It?
Oh.
Like multiple times, because I've already made my set list
No,
and it isn't.
No, So a little thing about me and Adam, right? We kind of understand what each other's vibes would be, and if any of us hears a song, we tend to send it to each other and go, "This is you."
Brat came out, we're like, "Who's choosing what song?"
Very that. And at first, I was like, "Well, let's touch on that." At first, I was like, "Oh, I think Sympathy Is a Knife will be mine," and then I played it once, and I was like, "Actually, this isn't the vibe for a dance floor. I think Sympathy Is a Knife is a vibe for headphones in." So I pivoted.
The Ariana Grande one might be. It's a knife.
Race.
Right, go on.
No, but then I pivoted to, I started playing the Apple a little bit as well, but actually I think
playing the Apple.
Yeah. It's called the Apple?
Yeah, it's called Apple.
The Apple.
Go on, carry on.
The Apple. The Apple. The Apple. Oh, no, it's Apple.
Right, carry on. Fucking hell.
Oh, you're right to the car, you. No, I think.
I want you to keep all this. This is great.
My Brat song ended up being B2B, back to back, whatever the fuck it's called.
B2B.
Yeah, B2B. I love business to business.
Bottom to bottom.
What Brat Summer taught me about synergy in the workplace. B2B. Now that's a tune. I love that song.
365 with Shy Girl though as well.
I do like 365 as well, to be fair. I don't care for the remix album. Charlie.
The remix album slaps.
Charlie.
You're just a joyless cretin.
No. Fucking Return to Chromatica shit. Anyway.
Nah. And I will say that album was better than Chromatica. Fight me, gays.
No, it was actually, to be fair.
Chromatica shit. I said it.
Yeah, no. At the moment, Slater is doing just really fun, engaging, catchy pop music that, as I said, it moves between and across different kind of barriers of what you could say pop music. And as I was saying, like, the three recent ones, for example, Beat Up Chanel's instantly gets me hyped.
What did Chanel do to you?
Oh, she knows what she fucking did.
She knows what she did.
She knows what she did. It just instantly gets me hyped. That is just like almost immediate injection of adrenaline for me. And then
it's all right, but it's not Crank. I'm too opinionated. How does it feel, Dean?
Wouldn't know. I'm very welcoming of everybody's opinions. And then then obviously the one that came after that, Cannibalism. Oh, I love it. It's that kind of driving kind of bass line that it has. It's just phenomenal.
I'm laughing. Just clip that. Dean going, love cannibalism.
Love cannibalism.
Love cannibalism.
No, it's a great song, and it's a very sexy song. I love the video. I love the aesthetic, that kind of like Tarantino Vegas showgirl kind of thing she's got going for her. And then the most recent one, Crank. as Adam's mentioned, like that's very you.
That's a pussy popper.
It is fantastic. It's another kind of shot of adrenaline, isn't it? Crank,
That's a jalapeno pussy popper.
That is a jalapeno pussy popper with a side of curly fries. Yeah. Who else are you listening to at the moment, Adam?
I really like West End Girl.
Pretend I'm really dumb and I don't know what West End.
It's Lily Allen's album.
Oh, okay.
I really like it.
Okay.
I've got such a soft spot for Lily Allen, and I can't explain it.
No, I know.
Because it's such out of left field for me. But
what's the one that sounds like Charlie on that album?
Ruminating.
Ruminating. What a word.
Because she's ruminating.
Yeah.
This is what she's doing.
Good for her. I love to be ruminating.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's like how Slater's singing about cranking. What she's doing, she's cranking.
Crank that hog. I guess I pick my finger on the trigger.
I've been listening to OK Lou because of the Wide Load podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wide Load, shout out, we love you.
We love you.
Non-binary bear trade, etc.
It's that shit about a water park, though.
Not the douching on the water park. Involuntary douching.
But everyone go listen to Wide Load.
Listen to Wide Load after you've listened to this.
The big one for me is probably going to be on Friday when I was getting in the shower, seeing what new music there was. Right at the top of it was the Fuck My Computer remix by Frost Children.
That's good.
By Nina Geraci.
That is good. That is good.
I fucking love that song, and I absolutely adore Frost Children.
The other one that I'm listening to a lot lately, and it's very apropos, it's Big Softy. I'm listening to a lot of Big Softy lately, or rather I'm listening to Big Softy's catalogue on repeat, because they fucking slap.
Well, this isn't a setup, I don't know why.
I have no idea what you're talking. Well, that's what I said, it's very apropos. I'm quoting Olympia there. No, it is very apropos, which, for reasons. No, the music is so fucking good. The production values are so fucking good. And yeah, they're just fun. There's something about, in particular, Security is like one of my first thing in the morning. Security.
Oh, no, yeah, maybe we shouldn't. We'll be too good and we'll get copyright strike. Thank God.
Etc. No words. Like Security is just like one of those songs that I listen to when I'm on the bus going to work. It just gets me really hyped. I say hyped, yeah, I'm sat there on the bus fucking like no, I just mean it wakes me up, it puts me in a good mood. And congratulations on 1 million streams.
Oh yeah, for
girls like me.
Got you spinning. Right, it's not
copyright. It got you struck down. I'm also, this is nothing to do with Dandy, but I'm kind of regressing back into my the music that I listened to when I was an angsty little 14-year-old again. So Slipknot has been back on rotation. Oh, wow. I don't know why. I've just been really in the mood to listen to like new metal lately again. So Slipknot, System of a Down.
I did my time, and I want out.
Oh. For a second, I was like, no, there's a Korn song called Did My Time. And I was like, okay. Oh, you're referencing that?
No, I was referencing the other band.
Did the time and I went out. Yeah. Psychosocial. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm regressing back into that. I think it's because the weather's turning shit, and I think it's good. It's kind of like that gloomy, atmospheric weather to listen to metal.
Is that why?
Or in your case, Charlie,
I was going to say, Spotify keeps, nondescript music distribution service keeps recommending Everything Is Romantic.
Oh, yeah.
The remix. So maybe I should just start wistfully looking out of the wintry windows. Singing wintry windows. Feeling my Caroline Polachek fantasy.
Where were we?
I guess we'll talk about New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Who wants it? Who's got it? I know, I'm hilarious. No, sorry. So, this leads us very nicely onto our next enormous event of the year. So, as we said, we absolutely smashed it. If we say so ourselves, we smashed it at the Deaf Institute over Pride with Love Riot, and we've been invited back to do it all again on the 31st of December. We are back at the Deaf Institute for our huge New Year's party, New Queer's Eve. See what we did there?
You know us, and a good title.
Good pun.
Weird themes. To bring back that weird Cilla Black theme.
Oh my God. Right. Can we talk about it?
No, let's not.
Surprise was the proudest moment of my life. More so than the birth of my children.
No, right, okay. All right.
I'm kidding, they're dead. No.
Dead children on the pod. Go on, right.
Not the dead children. Anyway, New Queer's Eve. I really wanted to try to one-up what we did for Pride, and I feel very strongly confident that this is our strongest lineup ever. Ever. Amen. If dead still true. So we have, once again, all 3 floors of the Deaf Institute. Alongside us, the Dandy regulars, obviously, just to, get those names out there again. Deany Sevigny, Sugarpuff Daddy, ADBT, and Adaimia. We have... Oh, God, jeez, this lineup. So we have Amped taking over the entire basement.
It's going to get sweaty and grungy.
Sweaty, grungy. So a basement mosh pit all night. Just hard rock, indie, metal, punk. It's going to be phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. We've got our babe Something Wong back again. I mean...
Can't get rid of her.
Well, listen, how many other club nights can boast about the fact that they have a Roo girl that wants... Not only... It's not like we even reached out to book. They came to Love Riot and said, I love you guys. I want to work with you.
I mentioned dubstep on the story, and I was like, that's me.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. And, I mean, all of that kind of like, oh my God, we've got a fucking celeb behind the deck sometimes. She's a fucking great DJ. Like, really fucking great DJ. So... She's a good laugh as well.
Like when I tried to put a little bit of beat on my face before all the drag queens came. Pride. I was just there putting some makeup on. I was there like, please, for the love of God, don't let any drag queens come in. Some chick just comes around the corner.
The door
and I'm like, oh shit. And next thing all you hear is just clapping and makeup. And I'm like, fucking... I don't need that pressure. I don't do makeup. I just put a bit of blush on every now and then.
Little tinted moisturiser.
Exactly, yeah.
As soon as that bloody brush went near your eyelid, she kicked that door. I can hear a makeup brush.
And that's when I started sweating. Exactly.
No, phenomenal DJ, total babe as well. We've got Zoe McVeigh and Layla Lines as well. Zoe used to DJ at Bollocks. She was like one of the mainstays as well, one of the residents when I was a resident as well. Fantastic DJ. Absolutely fantastic DJ, and I'm so happy that she said yes. And Layla will be DJing alongside her as well. Sandra D, one of our friends from back in the days of Anointed, if any of you remember Anointed, man in 80s, little foray into goth.
I don't remember Anointed because I was very drunk on wine.
You were always drunk on wine. You were always drunk on wine at Anointed, which I'm taking that as a compliment. Sandra was one of the people that helped us get it set up at Tribeca, which is now Area. Sandra has DJ'd up and down the UK for God knows how many years. Incredibly talented DJ and an absolute sweetheart. So I'm really, really excited to have Sandra on board as well. Choke on My Pronouns, our babe from What Do I Tell My Friends as well. She's back.
And I hope she's been paid by Pride.
I really fucking hope she's been paid by Pride, or at the very least someone has managed to get her some funds. Because there have been recently, small tangent, there have recently been some wonderful attempts from local promoters and artists to throw events to provide recompense to those affected by Manchester Pride's ineptitude, shall we say. And I really hope that everyone, including our good Judy, Choke My Pronouns, has been able to get that back.
Yeah.
So that's it for the DJs, but we've got some absolutely incredible live performers again, dancers, some total babes from up and down the UK and beyond who are coming to party with us. So very excited for this one. I know Adam was. We have Success in general, but we have all the way coming down all the way from Glasgow to party with us for New Quiz Eve. Success. How would you describe Success? Alien.
Latex alien.
Latex, piss yellow alien. Diva.
I just love their aesthetic. It's just incredible.
Like, totally offbeat. Like, when I first saw them, I was like, there's a bit of like a throwback to kind of like 90s
it's like
acid
90s,
culture.
2000 acid.
Yeah.
But make it kink and very yellow.
Yes, very that. And, really incredibly gender fuck, plays with the feminine and the masculine a lot. I'm so excited to see them on the stage. They're going to be so much fun. Vienna Rose, one half of the Sapphic Menaces, absolute queen. So happy she's going to be back. I mean, she's stunning, gorgeous performer. What more can I say about that? If you saw them at Love Riot, then you know. Jacko, our lovely friend Jacko, latex, leather, rubber, sexy pup. Like,
can't miss him.
I'm just
massive mohawk.
Throwing words out, really, aren't I?
Yeah.
Like, you know, about 10'2", huge mohawk, blue and green.
It's all mohawk.
It's all mohawk and a fucking handsome face as well. God love it. And yeah, great dancer. Just the whole aesthetic, quite frankly, I adore. We have Fatality KO. Of course, our queen is back. Of course. We, again,
robbing her from Chippy P.
Sorry, Chippy. She's ours now. Thanasis, her partner in crime, joining her on stage, go-go dancing, and, as we mentioned earlier, Inflator Cub, who we fucking adore. So, I mean...
It's going to be a lot. If everyone ends up wearing latex, we're all just going to stick to each other on stage. Like...
Yeah, the amount of static.
Bring lube. Bring lube.
And talc. The amount of static, the amount of static on that stage. And we floating up to the ceiling and sticking to it like balloons. I'm just gonna like rub his head against stage and like stick it.
Oh my God, right.
But pride of place amongst all of that, amongst all of these fucking amazing queer artists, DJs, performers that we're so lucky to work with, we have got live music again from the incredible, I know I've already mentioned them, Big Softy.
Shook.
Utterly shook. For good reason. Big Softy, as I mentioned before, not only fucking amazing musicians, brilliant programmers, brilliant producers, everything. You, even if you don't know the name, you will have heard their music recently because they have produced two of Sugar Bae's most recent comeback singles, Jungle and Shook, which are on very regular rotation on a dandy set, and why not? Because they're fucking great songs. Shook in particular, basically, if you remove the Sugar Babes vocals from it, and if Jack was singing over it instead, it is 100% a Big Softy track.
Yeah, definitely.
It is pure Big Softy. But yeah, Big Softy, their shows are so energetic, so off the wall, like just incredible electronic dance music, and I am so excited. I'm so honoured that they said yes, to be honest with you. I saw them in London a few weeks back and we were talking about it, and you know, I got the thank you so much for booking us. I was like, guys, thank you so much for saying yes. Seriously, I it was a shot in the dark when I asked. I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to try, just going to see. And when you said yes, I was over the moon. So thank you so much. They're on 11 till 11:30 in the music hall at the Deaf Institute. It is going to be fantastic, honestly. So, I mean, what more would you want to do with your New Year's Eve, quite frankly? You've got literally 10 DJs, 6 performers, 2 live musicians, no partridges, no pear trees.
If the answer to that is you want to sleep, save it till the next day. We're all going to be doing it.
Sleep when you're dead. We've got bills to pay. No, I'm kidding. No, we are throwing an amazing party, seriously, and I think it's going to... I really think it's going to blow Pride out of the water, and Pride was phenomenal. Tickets for that are available on our social media, on our website. The link is dandyclub.uk/NQE. Full price tickets are £15, a little bit more than we would have liked to have charged, but throwing nights on New Year's Eve in a venue such as the Deaf Institute, it's incurred an extra cost that we need to make sure that the venue is being paid, and we need to make sure that our artists are being paid as well. However, we do have a limited run of low income and concession tickets, basically. So, you know, queer people, LGBTQ people, we are disproportionately affected by the cost of living crisis for a lot of different reasons. So if we can help to ease that burden a little bit and still be accessible for people to be able to come out and have a night out. You know, if you don't want to be stuck in on New Year's Eve, come out and have a night out on us on the cheap. Seriously, those are only £5. There is a small booking fee attached. I think it's 50p, and we still have plenty of those left. So if you would like to come, we would love to see you there, because everyone deserves a great night out, and no one should be locked out of that. They're offered on an honesty basis, and we trust you guys. Come on, we're friends, aren't we? Aren't we friends?
More than friends.
We're more than friends.
Right, okay.
Benefits.
Don't freak them out.
Oh, I'm excited for that. Are you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be...
I've got my set lists down.
Yeah? I'm just going to wing it like I always do.
And it does.
Listen, cunt. At least I show flexibility. And I'm sorry, I always knock it out of the park. So,
all right.
say so myself. I'm very modest. Have I mentioned that?
Mm-hmm.
Modest. No, I am excited for that, especially having just artists of the caliber of Big Softy, but DJs of the caliber that we've got, fucking amped. You know, everyone there. Layla, Zoe, Sandra, choking my pronouns, and obviously us and something. Yes, you know what it is. Genuinely, in my brain, something has become very much ingrained as part of Dandy.
Literally just one of the Dandy residents. At
this
point.
You are basically a Dandy resident at this point. We'll talk. We'll talk. But it does mean I'm going to be like dining out on your name constantly, if you're even listening. She better be
busy on that Philippines tour. I don't know. They're doing a tour actually.
Are they?
I don't know. They might do.
Are you doing a tour?
Take us to Philippines.
Yes. If you go back, right, and you don't go, well, I've got this DJ troupe that want to come to the Philippines, I will be having words.
We'll be having fucking words.
Words, darling. Oh, is there anything else we want to talk about before?
I think we're good.
Do we have a sponsor to plug?
Monster and Pringles.
Thank you to Pringles and Monster for getting us through this podcast. Yeah, hopefully we obviously want to do this more often. As we said at the beginning, it's been a minute. We would like to do this more often. So expect. I'm gonna. This is a commitment from me now. Expect episode 3 a lot sooner than it took for us to do episode 2.
Don't expect it this year.
Jesus Christ, where's this year gone? But again, like I mentioned earlier, you know, we started that residency at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern in January, and it feels like 2 minutes ago I was like, oh my God, we've got a residency at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern, and now look. But we have a lot of big stuff coming in 2026. You know, obviously,
big things coming, hon.
Big Softy thing. No, that wasn't me alluding that we're going to have a collaboration with Big Softy.
They're going to drop out.
No, they're not. Don't fucking dare. I've paid for the bloody Airbnb.
That's, yeah, fair.
Exactly. And it's non-refundable. All right. No, we do. We have a lot of things planned. There's more that we want to do, you know, in new cities, new spaces. So, yeah. Thank you very much for listening to episode 2, Sippin on the Pod.
Oh, yeah, we called it that, right? Yeah.
We did. Yeah. It's not the name of the podcast. It's the Dandy Podcast, just to avoid doubt. Yeah. Like I said, expect episode 3 in a shorter span of time than it took for us to do episode 2. When Adam knows what he's doing. I know what I'm doing all the time. I'm a very stable genius. Yeah.
Right, cheers then.
Yeah, cheers. And we'll be back with more news soon because we've got a lot of fun things planned.
Follow us. Like, subscribe.
Make it a great day.
Do we have a YouTube?
Yes.
We have a YouTube. Subscribe.
This podcast's on the fucking YouTube.
Oh, it is. Right, bye then.
Like, subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Threads. We're on Threads now. That's the thing. Blue Sky. But that's very SFW. Don't worry, you won't see Willies on there. Or you might. I don't know. Love you. Bye.
Bye.